All right. We'll get started here in just a second. Going to make sure the volume's working. All right. Hey everyone, Ryan from Bike Escape. And as you can see in this video, we're going to be live unboxing of the Himiway Big Dog Fat Tire electric bike. Of course, Himiway is known for their fat tire bikes. And we most recently reviewed the Zebra, and that video was tremendously popular. So decided to get a Big Dog for review. This is part of their newer models that they released towards the end of 2021. They released the Zebra and then the Big Dog, and of course the Cobra and Cobra Pro. And the Cobra and Cobra Pro are the only two models that I haven't really been able to test out just yet, but I'm excited to do a full review on the Big Dog. There will be a link in the description. If you're looking to purchase any of the Himiway electric bikes, please consider using that link. It's a free and easy way to help support the channel and makes our reviews possible. There will also be some other resources down in the description as well. Our electric bike accessories list, top e-bike brands page, as well as our electric bike discounts code page. And just a note, I am not a mechanic, so this is not a tutorial. The reason I do these videos is to engage with the audience, and I can answer any questions that I'm able to here live. So there's been some comments recently about people, don't stop to answer the questions. Just do the assembly and answer the questions at the end of the video. But that's not really the purpose of these videos. Now I am cutting the box here. I don't necessarily recommend you do so, because in the off chance that you have to send whatever bike you buy back, you want your box intact. It's just much easier for me to do it this way. And of course I get to show you the packaging job. Pedro, another good choice for step-through fans. Great to see we're getting more and more range in new e-bikes. Yeah, this has a very large battery, 20 amp hours if I'm not mistaken. It's actually been a bit since I've looked at the specs. There's the bike, step-through, fat tire. I'm going to try to see if I can kind of get it to stand on its own just a little bit here. And open the box here. Now, I believe this is still priced at $2,000. I'll go ahead and verify. Usually you can get about $100 off the Himiway bikes. Again, you can check out our electric bike discounts code page that will eventually be linked in the description. Yeah, $19.99. So same price as the Zebra. Hi, Michael. Thanks for joining us. So if you do have any questions, be sure to put them in the comment section. All right, here you go. Himiway hat. Kind of fun that they include a hat. I think that's kind of cool. Oh, interesting. All right, I have not seen this before with the Himiway electric bike. So they actually give you a pedal wrench. It's actually branded Himiway. I mean, nothing, super special about this, but it is nice to have this pedal wrench. Aventon is the other brand that I'm aware of that includes pedal wrenches. So that's nice. Has a 15 and 18. So that's something that's new. Looks like we have a bolt-on front axle, Big Dog owner's manual. We have a derailleur guard. And we have a Rock Brothers branded multi-tool here. And it's kind of interesting that it's actually branded Rock Brothers. That's, of course, an accessory brand. Got some pedals in here. And let's see, are these Welgo pedals? I would assume so, but yeah. We got the Welgo pedals that come on so many electric bikes. Get the job done just fine. And then, of course, a Himiway charger. Not sure if this is a 2 amp or 3. Output 2.8 amps. All right, and then we have the headlight. I'm assuming this is the same one that has come on the Zebra. Yes, it is. Also came on the KBO Ranger. All right, I think I can start taking off some zip ties here. I always recommend using some side snips like you can see here. And I did take a peek in the box, and I will say this rear rack is massive, absolutely massive. Let's see. Looks like maybe, I don't know if this is box packaging or if this is the battery. It might be the battery. Seen some companies recently package the battery separately. Massive battery. It's probably hard to tell on camera, but 48 volt, 20 amp hours, huge capacity. Of course, that is kind of the selling point of the Himiway bikes at $2,000 is they do come with large batteries, at least comparatively. Have to imagine that this bike is going to be a little bit more accessible compared to the Zebra, just being a smaller bike here. Trying to decide what. Let's see, we got the front tire here. I might try to take this zip tie off here. And again, if you are just joining us, this is the Himiway Big Dog, $2,000. Link in the description if you do plan to purchase one. Got the front fender here. Plastic fender. See that on many electric bikes these days. And I'm going to take the front wheel off here. I think I got them all. Here we go. Interesting. So what I do think is pretty cool. So they actually market this as a cargo e-bike. If you look at the URL of the actual bike, they say cargo. And I'm kind of curious. There we go. So this has a double kickstand, which is really nice. Obviously right now I don't have to worry about the bike falling over. While that rear rack looks super sturdy, I like how it has the same aesthetic as the bike and isn't basic. Yeah, I mean, it bolts on. It's definitely a unique frame, or a rear rack designed specifically for this bike. Huge. I mean, feel like the rear wood pad here is, as wide as my hands, and the rear rack goes even further than that. So I have to imagine I don't know what the weight capacity is. I'd have to look on their website, but 180 millimeter Tektro rotors. And it's actually been a while since I've reviewed an electric bike with the Mag wheels. So no spokes on here. They do weigh a little bit more, but then you don't have to worry about them being trued at all. And that's kind of nice if you're really adding a lot of weight, because you don't have to worry about tightening the spokes. So pros and cons, and they look cool in my opinion. No spokes, yep, good engineering for a cargo e-bike. Center stand looks good. Oh, I didn't even notice their rims. That's a really nice touch. Yes, totally agree. All right, the center stand just makes the assembly so much easier. I'm really liking that. And I've also been really impressed with the paint job, both on the Zebra and this one looks very similar. And I'm not a paint expert, but the quality looks really nice. Nice finish to it. And so if you do have anything you're really curious about or you want me to talk about in our full review, you can, if you're not watching this live, you can let me know in the comments and I'll do my best. Front suspension fork here with lockout. All right, let's see. Go on the other side here. Actually, one thing I wasn't completely sure on this bike, if they included hydraulic disc brakes, and they are mechanical disc brakes. So something to be aware of if you're looking also at the Zebra, which the Zebra does have hydraulic disc brakes. It's not that mechanical disc brakes are unheard of at this price point. But usually as you approach the $2,000 price point, you do start to notice brands opting for hydraulic. I think in my next unboxing, I might have to go with some different side snips. These are a little difficult cutting here. Kind of got these BMX style handlebars. Twist grip throttle. And again, if you're just joining us, this is the Himiway Big Dog. And feel free to ask any questions in the comment section. I'll check them in just a second. Just want to continue getting some of the packaging off here. I wonder why they ship the battery in a separate box. It's kind of interesting. There we go. Look at that. Nicely integrated into the frame, the battery, of course. All right, let's see. I think handlebars are already the right way. Or sorry, the front fork rather. And these are going to go like this. All right. Get out my top peak ratchet wrench here. Any recommendations on e-bike insurance? Velosurance is the one that I personally would recommend. Getting some pricing. I will say though, I have read a lot about some people having good luck adding their e-bikes to their homeowner's policy, or maybe even a renter's policy, I'm not sure. So if you have an agent, it would be certainly worth asking. Otherwise, Velosurance is the one I know that has been in business for quite some time, and I've seen a lot of people who use that. We personally don't have insurance on any particular bike. But if you live in an area where there's that chance, or you want some, I think they come with liability as well. Don't quote me on that, but I'm taking this stem faceplate off, and then we'll get the handlebars on. Looks like a very sturdy frame. I know the, at least on my scale, the Zebra weighed 88 pounds. Check out our review of that bike if you haven't seen it already. one more here and get these handlebars on. I'm guessing this has the same motor as the Zebra. Obviously, we'll test it out on our hill climb test, as well as on flat ground, go through the various pedal assist levels. All right. Let's see. There we go. I will check the comments in just a second once I get this started. Getting the faceplate on can just be a little bit tricky. Just have to hold the handlebars up here. Kind of got the LCD screen tilted as well. Let's see. Nice thing with these BMX style bars is you can adjust them forward and back, which is a nice bonus. I feel like we've seen a little bit more with the BMX bars as of late. We have some pretty fun reviews in the works. We have the Blix Paca. We'll be doing a review on that cargo e-bike. And we also got in touch with Flyer. So we'll be doing a review on the, I believe it's the L885, another cargo e-bike. So we're going to have quite a bit of experience with some of the other, I would say almost every, well, I won't say every, but most of the affordable cargo e-bikes, at least the ones that I would consider purchasing, we'll have experience with. So, and what's nice is we always ride cargo e-bikes, so I'm excited to get those reviews out. It will be a few weeks though. We don't even have the Blix unboxed and haven't even received the Flyer yet. I don't even know if it's shipped yet. So those will probably be coming in September. You can subscribe to our newsletter where we kind of share the most up-to-date information, not only on our reviews, but of what bikes we're reviewing. All right, let's see. I think those look pretty centered. I'll verify here in just a second. We'll look at your comment section, or the comment section. Hey, Night Clover, my home insurance doesn't cover. Okay, then Vel Assurance is a good idea. Good to see you back. Did you see the new Stromer ST7? I did not. Are you using the Top Peak Rocket Ratchet? How do you like it? Love it. Use it all the time. The other one I like is the Pro Bike Tool one. I think this one is of higher quality, and I think you get some extra things in this one, but I do like this, and makes assembling and maintenance a lot easier. That thing's a beast. Can't wait for the riding review. How big is the bike frame? Well, I mean, hard to say for sure, but it is smaller. I would say it feels smaller than the Zebra for sure. So I'm 6 feet tall, and I'll maybe stand over it before we're done with this so you can get an idea. But I'll have to maybe try to convince my wife to hop on this bike. She's 5'5", just to give a little bit different perspective on height. But if you are on the shorter end, I would probably go this bike over the Zebra. The Zebra is just such a beast of a bike. I don't want to put the stem plate on too much because I might need to make adjustments. We'll rotate that screen up. I really like these handlebars. That's really nice. Okay, I have a few more things to remove here in the rear. See if I can get this piece off. Got Kenda tires. Again, 20 by 4 inch. This stand is just so nice. All right. Not sure where these are actually stamped. Looks like this says L on it. Yep, this is the right one. So right pedal is going to be regular thread, righty tighty, and we have that pedal wrench, which is really, really handy to have. And actually, similar to the Zebra, they kind of have this compartment here. So the bike actually looks like it's a mid-drive, but if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be where that controller is. Tighten down this pedal. All right. Move on to the left pedal here. Slide the bike. There, now it's resting flatter. And on this one, left pedal is going to be reverse threaded, so turn it to the left to tighten it. Okay, let's see. Now I'm assuming that the pedal wrench, okay, these are 15 as well. Okay. Got the front axle here. All right. I'm 5'1". Oof. Maybe I would look to see on Himiway's website to see what height recommendation. 5'1". I feel like, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say for sure. I think we've had someone, I think like 4'11" on the Electric XP before. And I'm not sure. This seems like a slightly bigger frame. I'm not going to say for sure. Let's see if I can get. Oh, this axle, I would assume, should go through. Let's see what's going on here. Oof. Kind of threading the axle in, or I don't know if it would have thread. It shouldn't have threads in the center of it, but it might help it through here. Usually these kind of just thread right through. Not sure if I'm actually making progress here. We'll keep trying here. Let's see. Seems like the axle just doesn't quite want to go in here. I don't know if it's because seems like this might be, the axle might be a little bent. So I might have to look at that a little bit more in detail. Because when I turn it into the wheel, it seems like oblong. Okay, we might not be able to get the front wheel on. We'll have to look. I'll take a closer look. Could be user error on my part. It has happened before. I just don't want to do anything wrong. So I'll put this back. Maybe we'll get the fender on though. And actually, I should just verify that that is the right. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is just a protector on the front here. They really put this on here. There we go. This protector was on there very well. And yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything with the... All right, let's see. What else can we do? I think I'll try to get on the front fender here. And that front light. Hopefully, they give me the right size here. All right. And I need a bigger size here. I'll check the comment section in just a second. I'm just going to start on this. Pretty standard as far as assembly goes. Though a lot of e-bikes will have a quick release for the front skewer. All right, so we want to go fender likely first, and then front light on the other side. Okay, should be able to tighten this down now. Now I try to get the fender at least somewhat higher up, but usually with these fat tire bikes, it's really a non-issue as far as clearance goes, but I'll put the battery in here in just a second. tight enough for that light. And let's see. Website says 5 foot to 6 feet 2 limit. Okay. I mean, I think it's tricky sometimes, but that might be fairly accurate. Hopefully next weekend I'm going to review the ST3 Pinion at e-bikes at Holmes County. Awesome. The big dog has awakened. I went to a bike shop and saw an adventure, and it was bigger than I thought. I think that's the general consensus of anyone who hasn't seen any of the Fat Tire e-bikes, the full size 26 by 4 inches. Yeah, and Pedro recommends you need 20-inch wheels. I would totally agree. Just got the Magicycle 52 volt Step Through Pro. We'll be reviewing the Cruiser Pro. That video will be up hopefully in the next couple weeks. Let's see, 1 week, 314 miles, I think. Their miles. Loving it. Awesome. 2 20-amp batteries, lots of throttle only range. So I'm assuming you bought a secondary battery. Awesome. So how heavy is this bike? If you had to guess, that would be my guess, 75-ish to 80 pounds. Yeah, I got to ride one up Cafe Cruiser a few months ago, my first e-bike, and I love it. Yes, love Ride One Up, and I really like the Cafe Cruiser. Awesome bike. Check out our review. And Patrick says, yes, he did opt for the 2 batteries. Yeah, those batteries on those bikes are just insanely large. In fact, it might be the biggest battery capacity you'll find at the $2,000 price point. Okay, I need to put on the fender mounts here. I need smaller size again. They have these plastic mounts. And let's see, is this the size? Nope. A little bit different. I think you need an 8 mil. Now, I'd probably rather use an actual, 8 mil wrench for this. Might be difficult for everyone to see, but the tools they give you work fine too. Okay. It looks like they do kind of give you these the points at least where they're supposed to mount, which is really nice. And washer. All right, let's see. Tighten this one on. We'll do the other side. I'll put the battery in. And then all right. That's not going anywhere. Be curious what other e-bikes people are considering, or again, if you have any other questions, let me know. Or if you want me to review any specific models, we're always open to that too. Though we do have quite a full calendar into fall. All right. Fender's on. You can actually go ahead and attach the front light here. Simply line up the arrows, push it together. Battery. Looks like there's a serial number on here. I'm going to actually throw that right on the charger, just in case. Some of these fans have, or some of these chargers rather, have been coming with fans. More and more I've been seeing that, which I think is a good thing. Okay, let's see here. Probably going to go in like this. These batteries are so large that sometimes it looks like I need to have my, I think I might need to unlock it first. So I'll take the keys here. All right. Keyhole is actually on the other side. I think now it's unlocked, so I should be able to. There we go. Locked in place. Yes. And there is a little lever underneath here, and that's, I always give it a nice tug to make sure that they are indeed, the battery is indeed locked into place. Do have bottle cage bosses up here. And let's see. All right, I'm going to look once more at this. Just going to kind of roll it up here and see if I can tell if it's, just not sure if this axle is actually completely, yeah, it's hard to tell. I think this might be ever so bent slightly, and that's why it's not going in smoothly into my front tire. All right, let's see here. The website shows a 3-spoke mag. This has more spokes. Looks good though. Yeah, this is 6. Interesting. It was a bent part that prevented the front wheel installation. I'm not 100% sure, but I am not able to get this in here easily. And I tried turning it. It goes a little bit further. I don't know if I want to force it. And when I turn it, I do see some slight, like it looks like, it's probably hard to tell, but when I spin this, when it's partially in, I can see that the axle is just potentially bent. So I'm going to take a closer look at that after the video, but that might be the problem. So I will have to reach out to them if that is indeed the issue. And of course, I will try to remember to mention that when we do our full review, just what ended up being the case. I can maybe attach the derailleur guard here in the rear. I actually will do that quickly. Why not? Shimano Altus derailleur, single-walled chain ring there. And when Himiway announced these new models, they were kind of talking about touting their new motors that apparently dissipate heat better. Kind of hard to know what actually, whether it's marketing or whether there's actually some significant changes. I mean, I would assume it is a different motor. All right, and I'm trying to kind of see, I don't know, I think got the cables here, so I'm just trying to figure out. This might actually need to be bent slightly. I do have the light cable coming up here, so I don't know. I think I'll have to go behind that. Just trying to decide if I want to go around the cables or how I want to do this. I think I'll try it this way and see how it goes on. All right. And I'm just not sure if this is going to come in contact with that cable. I think it'll probably be okay. Again, not a tutorial. The reason I do these is because I have to assemble them anyway. Okay, that's pretty good. Tighten this on a little bit more. Really nice gray frame here. Okay, got the derailleur guard on. All right, let's see here. What is the top speed and distance on a full charge? I would say, I think they probably say 40 to 80. I'm going to say maybe on the low end, 35 to 60, maybe closer, maybe more if you're really in pedal assist wanting traveling at slower speeds. We'll try to do a range test on one of these Himiway electric bikes. When are you going to join and get a Stromer? Come on, I know you would love it. They're an awesome bike. Yeah, I actually saw those at Sea Otter last year. Awesome bikes. And yeah, I would love to review one. I talked to them a little bit. We'll see. We'll see if we can make that happen someday. They're just super high end and nice. I'm considering the new Radixpan 5 because it don't jingle, it folds. Yes, good. It is a good folding electric bike. We did a full review. You can check it out if you're interested. Appreciate if you use our link before you make a purchase. Again, a link to this bike as well in the description. Do you know why both my batteries stop supplying power when they hit 10% on the display meter? No, I am not. I don't know why that would be. Maybe something in the battery management system. Good reason to reach out to the company. Yeah, Pedro says maybe to prolong battery life. Tesla does the same thing. 100% charge and complete discharge are both bad for the battery. Yes. Lithium-ion batteries are most happy 30 to 80% as far as I have read. So much competition now in the e-bike business. Lots of good choices out there. Totally agree, Pedro. It makes it hard to even decide which ones to review. Though if I'm going out right away, I might charge to 100% first. I think I may need it. E-bikes are not cheating, contrary to popular belief. We are getting exercise. Cars are cheating, in my opinion. And I always say we just ride a lot longer than we otherwise would, and it's a great opportunity to take a bike and get some exercise instead of the vehicle. Awesome. I will give everyone another 30 seconds to ask any other questions that you might have. Otherwise, we'll wrap up this live unboxing. Stay tuned for the full review, probably in September would be my guess. We'll see what can get done with the front wheel and get that sorted out. And we'll go from there. All right, I think I'll wrap it up. thanks everyone for joining. I hope everyone has an awesome weekend. Again, link in the description to Himiway's website. If you're looking to purchase any of their models, it really helps us out if you use that link. And yeah, stay tuned for more electric bike reviews, more e-bike content. We got a lot planned for September and October. Thanks, Vu, for joining. And thanks everyone else for your comments. Always nice to chat a little bit. Thanks, Patrick. Good to hear from you as well. All right, we'll see you in the next video coming in the next few days. Got some good ones planned.